everybody. Welcome back to BrokeN Boys. This is episode 271. I'm Colin.
And I'm Mike.
And this week, we don't have anything in particular to talk about. You know, the thing Mike said about last week, that like come back and maybe we'll have something to do. We don't. But there's still plenty of news and such to talk about, I think. So we'll get to that. But before we happened upon those headlines, how was your week, Mike?
Week was it was a mixed bag, I suppose. But it's all right. Forewarning, I well, we're starting the podcast like 10 minutes late or so.
Yeah.
Because I woke up late. I forgot to set my alarm for today. However, let's count our blessings while we can, because I forgot to set my alarm, but I naturally woke up feeling that something was wrong at like 12:02, and normally we start recording at 12. So I had some sort of premonition or something of like something's off here.
I love waking up in a panic. That's my favorite thing.
Oh yeah, me too. That has happened many times. So if I sound a little EP, that's because I am. Last week though, I think it was, was it Friday or Saturday? I don't remember now. But one of the days, my mom and I went up to Chicago to go watch some live Mozart done by an orchestra up in Chicago.
He's so old now. Can't believe
I know, man. Still kicking it. Actually, no. Famously died young. Yeah. We watched an orchestra perform we did that along with my aunt and uncle and my grandma and grandpa. It was kind of like an additional. Or I don't know if it was an additional gift for my grandpa. That might have just been his gift. I don't remember. But he wanted to go see that with with the family. And it was pretty good. I haven't. I mean, obviously I've seen a lot of classical like performances like that. Just with my schooling. But I honestly have not watched much orchestras. Just because I was a band kid. I was in the band world for the most part. I think I only went to like one or two orchestra shows while I was there. So it was cool getting to like see just like a legit, symphony, and hearing that. And the Mozart stuff was it was Mozart. It was all right. It was I mean, you can get much more boring with classical music than Mozart.
Yeah.
But
he's no Bach, am I right?
That's much more boring in my opinion.
He's no Vivaldi.
Yeah, sure, maybe. I don't know. I only know the one Vivaldi piece.
He's
no Beethoven.
Ludwig
I'll put it
Göransson.
Ludwig Göransson. Yeah. Not the Ludwig I thought you were going for. Yeah, it was nice though. They performed for like maybe an hour and a half or so. The last piece they performed was a piano concerto, which is basically just like piano solo piece, is what that means. Translating for the audience, not for you. It was a piano concerto, so they brought out this piano. Well, they wheeled it out to the front of the stage. It was in the back of the stage at first, and my mom was like, there's no way they're going to roll it out or whatever to the front of the stage, because we thought it was interesting that it was in the back when it was going to be a piano solo. And then they rolled it out to the front during intermission. It was a brand that I'd never seen before. My grandpa had never seen before. My grandpa is very into music things for context of people. Probably where I get a lot of my musicianship is from him. He'd never heard of it before either, and we were kind of reading about it. It was like it's like a piano that you have to get specially made or something. It was called like a Fizzoli, I believe. Fizzoli. We thought that
Fazoli.
was interesting. Yeah, it kind of sounds like an
Pasta shape.
Italian dessert. Oh yeah, or pasta shape. Yeah. Maybe a Italian fizzy drink.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Mm.
But um, uh, yeah. Afterwards, my grandpa looked up that piano, um, and apparently it is the most expensive piano that just like a person can buy, like just like a normal person, because it has like it's like made with like gold and stuff like that, which I think is supposed to help with rusting. I think it was. I don't remember now. He looked it up, not me. But yeah, it was like a $300,000 piano or something like that. Or maybe it was more than that. I don't know. Very expensive. And yeah, it kind of sounded just like okay.
Oh.
um, um, well, I mean, okay. I should say the player playing it did a phenomenal job. The soloist, that was the only thing he came out for that night, and he was very, captivating to watch, and really added a lot to that piece. It was very, very nice. But it's like I guess for reference, Mozart music is like for the most part it's very light and playful and like fun. Um, and this was a very bright piano. So it kind of worked in that sense. But if you wanted to do like anything like somewhat dramatic on there, like a Beethoven or something like that, it just would not sound that good. It was like
Oh.
kind of tinny, and I was like, damn, that's a lot of money for a piano that I feel like has one mood. But I don't know. But yeah, no, the player did a fantastic job though. That was the highlight of the night was watching that piece. But yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, not too much to say there. It was a good time. Glad we got to do that. Um, oh, there was like a little like bookstore attached to the venue that my mom wanted to go check out. I think I sent you like you fellas a book from there. I think it was called How to Fuck Like a Girl.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
they had that one proudly on display. I was like, okay.
All right.
um, they also had a cool like a vinyl section in there. Well, they had a vinyl section for stuff you could buy, but then they also had like crates for like it's like these are ones we have. You can request to play these in like the store or whatever. Um, and they had like a bunch of like signed copies of stuff, which was pretty cool. Like
Mm.
they had fuck, it's so early my brain can't quite remember. I think do you know the band Spoon? I think they had a signed record from Spoon. Um,
Yes, I think I've heard of Spoon.
yeah, I think Mike the Snare likes Spoon a lot. He makes some Spoon references here and there.
Yes.
And then they had I think they have one from Japanese Breakfast. I think that's
Okay.
the one that they had signed, which that was pretty cool. Anyways, there was a bunch of cool little picks in there, but nothing worth me picking up. I did see a little Life on the shelf, and one of the I guess one of the people who works at that bookstore had it recommended, and they're like, by far one of the saddest things I've ever read, but also one of the best things I've ever read. I was like, yeah, everything's tracking so far with that book.
Yeah.
Everyone's pretty consistent with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. For a second there, I debated picking it up. I was like, no, not right now. that's, that's not good for me right now. But yeah. So that was a good experience. Rest of the week, not really too much to say. Had a little bit of a depressive bubble in there, so hard to remember some things. It
Bruh.
happens. Yeah, bruh moment, and
Depressive
I
bro
did watch
moment. Sorry.
depressive bruh moment. No, I love that. um, but I didn't listen to anything this week, but I did watch a few things. I
Cool.
watched RRR,
Oh.
the Indian movie. Um, I'm not sure. Have you seen that one?
I've
I don't
never
remember
seen it, but
mentioning
I
it.
have. I do know that it was very cool for a lot of people.
Yeah, I saw. I mean, I've heard of it for a long time now. but I don't remember where I heard this information. I think it was in a YouTube video. Someone just made like an offhand comment of like, "Oh yeah, it's on Netflix right now. Go watch it." And I was like, "Is it actually on Netflix right now?" And it turns out it was on Netflix at that moment. I was like, "Well,
I think it originally
might
released
as
on Netflix.
it might be a Netflix original. I'm not sure. Yeah. Well, I don't know about original, but like yeah, they might have distributed it.
Yeah.
But I went to it was a day I wasn't feeling all that great, and I was like, I know this is kind of supposed to be a somewhat of a feel good movie, kind of a crazy movie, and watched it, and yeah, I mean, it was very good. I had a great time watching it. It's like it is like like I guess over the top Bollywood in some ways,
Mm.
but also I just kind of like got it. You know what I mean? Like it's like once you're like actually watching it, it's like okay, no, this all I can see the appeal for this, and I enjoy the appeal. Not like I'm not saying I see the appeal in a bad way, and yeah, it's just like I don't know. It's a really fun movie with a really fun premise of like it's kind of got like that Hank and Walter White tension for a
Mm.
lot of it of like one of them's going after the other, and they don't know, but it's kind of like they don't know each other are going after each other
Okay.
for specific reasons, and then they have like this strong pair of friendship. It's kind of a wild movie, but I would recommend it actually. It was very fun. I enjoyed watching that. And I thought the characters were done very well, shot extremely well, and the action was really fun. So really enjoyed that. Would recommend. And then recently I've been watching Severance as
Ooh.
well. Turns out that show that everyone says is pretty good is pretty good. um,
What?
I know. Yeah, literally everyone's who's watched Severance has said it's a great show. And yeah, I decided. I don't know. I was just kind of in like I was like, you know what? Let's watch it. Yeah, I'm in a show mood. I want to watch something good. And yeah, it's kind of right up my alley. I love like the how they do the psychological type shit in that show. Adam Scott. He doesn't remind me at all of Parks and Rec. He's doing very well in there.
Nice.
Um, I forgot that's a Ben Stiller show as well.
Mm-hmm.
um, but props where it's due. The direction's done extremely well so far, and I don't know. I like a little psychological mystery like that. A lot of cool things going on there. I was gonna watch uh, 2 episodes last night, and then the fourth episode ended on like maybe one of the craziest cliffhangers I've seen in a show. I was like, especially for the beginning of a show, I'm like, nope, we're watching another. So maybe that's the reason I forgot to set my alarm. Oopsie. But yeah, and I think that's kind of it for me. I mean, we've been playing a lot of CS:GO this
Yeah, I
week.
saw that.
Yeah. It kind of. I'm not entirely sure how long of a thing it might be. It might be a while. Kind of.
Mm.
There's a lot of people interested in it. But yeah, that's. I guess that's kind of it. CS:GO and Minecraft and
I
some
don't,
Civ.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're at liberty to talk about it, but Garrison was mentioning stuff about you yesterday.
Oh
Um,
yeah, he kind of. I mean, I guess I don't want to go too into depth just because of. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what his entire stuff is with that, but he wanted he enlisted me for help with one of the sound packs he's working on. So
hell yeah.
that's pretty cool. I'll probably be working on that. Maybe probably today I can do that honestly. Start working on that. But yeah, it's pretty
Sick.
cool. I was very appreciative of that. And sounds like it could be fun.
Mm. He
But
was like, I'm trying to hire Mike, and I'm like, for what? And he was like, feet pics. I was like, oh.
well, could have done that at a cheaper price, but
I was gonna
um,
tell him like I could just send you the stacks on stacks
just
that I have.
leak them, leak my feet pics. But yeah, I think that's kind of it for me. It was not a very. It was a mixed week, like I said.
Yeah.
But yeah. But how about you, Mister Colin?
Oh, well, I say this a lot. I say this every time we get a new thing that makes us busier. And if
Yeah.
you remember, you can say it along with me. These
Dirty
new
soda.
drinks make me want to kill myself.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Woo!
Oh, they taste good, but damn, I hate these people.
Which one's your favorite one?
I
Sorry.
like the refreshers. I like the mango pineapple one with the boba in it.
Okay.
And then I haven't tried the sodas other than the Sprite one. So
Is that like the blue raspberry one?
yes, which is also pretty
Okay.
good. But Ricky says that he likes the Dirty Dr Pepper the most, so that's probably the next one I'll try.
Okay.
Because we at McDonald's get these little cards. We get to try each one for free, and then that card gets thrown into a fucking raffle or whatever at the end of the month. So whatever.
Okay.
But this doesn't stop me from wanting to kill these people.
Yeah.
But even so, it's not me who's been going through a lot of this bullshit. It was Max. She was just like, she would put on headset like every time because the people they wanted to put on headset. Oh, I don't know how to make the drinks. Oh, I can't do the drinks. Oh, excuse me. And just, so Max was just on headset, just making these fucking refresher. Everyone wants a Dirty Dr Pepper, Dirty Dr Pepper, Dirty Dr Pepper. Everything. Everybody wants these drinks.
Yeah.
And it was pretty hellish of them to start that finals week into graduation.
Oh God, I
will
didn't
say.
even consider that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
People are treating themselves to some dirty Dr. P.
yeah, exactly.
Some dirty DP. Yeah.
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 But on top of just these drinks, so our drink machine, it's automated. It pours the drinks itself, and it puts on a little conveyor. You put the lid on, and that's all you got to do. But for these fucking drinks, our thing wasn't programmed correctly. So the first day they started, whenever someone on the headset in the back or up front put in one of the dirty sodas or whatever, they fucking it would come out, but the machine would read it as a tea, so it would just put ice in the cup, no drink. So I had to manually type in every drink.
Fun.
And then sometimes it would just it would completely fill the cup, or it would mix two drinks together. Like it would go Sprite and Dr Pepper in the same cup.
Sounds like me as a child.
There was it's those kids that did like the sewer water thing with all the pop going across the fucking across.
I
the
was
fountain.
one of them.
Yeah, I never did that. It never really appealed to me, but I saw people doing it and I went, ew.
I felt like I was an innovator.
Yeah. Tastes like sugar.
Yeah.
But I feel like Dr Pepper would come through very, very much.
Yeah, in that combo, yeah, I feel like it would just taste like a strange Dr. Pepper.
But it continued to do that through yesterday. There was a guy from Coke that came through and tried to fix the machine, and he was there all day trying to fix it. So people up front had to go out to the lobby and get these drinks all day long. And we were very understaffed this week because people took the week off for finals, or they left early, or yada yada. But we were still just as busy, if not worse. Probably made worse by the fact that we didn't have people. So these drinks, tasty as they might be, I hate them very much. Though the problem that I thought we were gonna face with the running out of lemonade hasn't happened to me yet. So At least that's a good sign, I guess. Though,
Yeah.
the cold foam runs out very fast for those dirty sodas, and I had to run to the fridge and I grabbed like 6 canisters of it, just to stock up our fridge or whatever up front, and I had to take an order, and I had one in the crook of my arm, and I straightened out my arm without thinking about the fact that there was cold foam there, and it fell directly on my foot and hurt really bad.
Ouch.
It's like it's the same size and weight of like a whipped cream can, but it hit like the bottom of the can specifically. It just fell straight onto the top of my foot, and I was like, "Oh, fuck!" I went into the mic while I was taking an order.
While you were taking an order? Oh no.
They didn't seem to notice or say anything, but that hurt a lot.
Oh man.
But yeah, these and then some people, like, they'll just order the drinks without knowing what it is, and then I had a couple people, I handed them their drink with like the cold foam on top, and like, what is that? I'm like, it's cold foam. It just, it's like
what you
cream,
ordered,
but less fluffy. And they're like, oh, I didn't want that. Well, why did you ask for it? But that's fun. But hopefully in the next week it'll chill out a little bit. That's all I'm hoping for. That's all I want.
Yeah. After finals, finals probably already are happening. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just the finals, and then there's graduation this weekend. So afterwards, shouldn't be too bad after graduation. But this weekend is probably going to suck Balzac.
Woo.
But yeah. I showed that I pulled some Pokemon Heat last week. But I pulled, or rather Max pulled, another big old card that I can send in here. Afterwards, I can send all these.
Sorry, the 6-7 chicken nuggets. Just it's the last thing said. I love your reflection in that.
I can send all the hits that I got from the stuff that we opened. But the first one, we got this cute Swinub up here in the top, cute illustration. And then this Mega Electros attack rare. That's the first attack rare I've gotten, and I like the style of those ones. And then this bottom right one is the big hitter. This Zoroark down here. It's a special illustration rare, and it's worth about $200.
God damn!
So that's a nice one.
I think I made a joke of Max being the breadwinner.
And she is. This one's sideways, the next one I sent, but it's cute little. There's like this thing called First Partners, where you get a couple packs, and then you get like a chance between 3 generations of starters that you can get. So I got this generation, and those are cute. And then there's just another picture of the Zoroark, and then just some EX cards that I can use in decks and stuff. But I was hitting
a little bit of sock picks there too.
Oh yeah. Don't you worry. You'll get those. But that was very cool. And once if those prices go up a little bit, best be knowing I'll be selling those. But good money, and I don't really care about that Pokemon. So, but other than that, still playing Tamagotchi. I made some. I drew some new things this week. Didn't make as many Miis, but I was drawing some animals. And also this podcast itself, so I can send those as well. First, I drew Mr. Cooper, Vincent Katie's dog. This is what Cooper looks like for reference. A cute man. And then I drew a really jacked Riley. Mike's cat. But it's a perspective thing, because he sent me this picture, and that's what it came out as. I think I think the face is pretty good though. I think I got his eyes.
You got the eyes pretty well.
and then I drew Broken Boys. But
I think that one's pretty accurate.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah. I it's based off of that one meme of the two stick figures kissing.
Yeah.
But everybody I gave that to didn't like it very much. So
The Broken Boys one?
yeah.
Oh,
And
you're missing out.
Vince and Katie weren't too excited about Cooper, but you were very excited about Riley. So
Are you talking about in the game?
in the game? Yes.
Okay, gotcha. I figured.
I meant I gave Broken Boys to the Mies, and they were like, eh. And then I gave Cooper to since you're officially with Vince now in the game. So
Okay.
I gave
all things are right in the world.
Yeah, I had to buy 2 Coopers and give one to put each Vince and Katie.
Yeah. Double Cooper.
Yeah, Katie didn't really care for it. Vince has Cooper out all the time.
Yeah.
But I gave you Riley, and you were like super excited about it.
Let's go.
Though I did give you the Broken Boys thing that I made, and then you were like meh, and then a little while later, you, Vince, Tyler, Joseph, and Josh Dunn all gathered in your house, and we're like just watching it. You were just watching it on the TV, which was really funny.
Watch our artist analysis for 21 Pilots. Mr. 21 Pilots says.
But yeah, I still love that game. Still very fun.
Yeah.
I finished reading Iron Gold, which is the fourth Red Rising in the Red Rising series.
Yeah.
Which here's your book review, Vince. I already talked to him a little bit about it, but I liked it a lot. I mentioned it before when I first started reading it, and last week or whatever, but the 4 narrators thing was a little hard to get used to at first, but once it starts going, it really starts going, and you get really invested in each person's story, and the way that they cross paths and stuff like that throughout. I think I didn't love the decisions that were made by the characters at the end of the book to lead into the next one. They were just like, like Darrow, who was the main character of the 3 original Red Rising books. It's like, it's 10 years since the last one, and there's been like 10 years of war, and it's changed him and whatnot. But like, he decides to leave behind his family in again, because he does it in the book at one point for war to try to end the war, and then the war doesn't go the way he thinks it does, so he has to go fight more war, and he's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to this planet and save my wife will deal with what's happening on the moon and whatever. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I don't love that. You want to be a family man so much, and then you're like, fuck it, war. And he leaves behind his best friend and whatnot, and then there's this character, I don't know how to pronounce his name, I've been pronouncing it as Ephraim. It's like Ephraim. It's like Ephraim or something.
I think I've heard that name before for whatever reason, but
yeah, I don't know. Whenever I typed it out to Vince, that's the only name that didn't have like the red dots under it that were like, oh, this isn't spelled right. So,
okay.
So it must be a real name. But he was a dick the entire book. I hated him a lot. Despite how tragic his story was and whatnot. But he's the only one that made a correct decision at the end of that book. It's very good. I like it a lot. It leaves a lot to be said with the next few books, which I'm excited to read and move on to. I don't know if I don't like it. I didn't like it as much as the last in the original trilogy, but it's still it was still very well written and whatnot. I really liked it, so I'm looking forward to reading the rest of those.
Hell yeah.
But then I started this book that I bought like, I don't know, like 7 or 8 years ago, I think, that I'd like when I wanted to get back into reading back then, and then I bought it, read like a couple chapters, and then never picked it up again. but I kept it around, and I have been carrying it here for for however long I've been down here, and I was like, oh well, instead of buying the next one in the Red Rising series, which is like $20 right now, whereas when I've bought those books previously, they've been like $10 or less. I was like, well, I don't have $20 to spend right now, so I'm gonna just use what I have. It's this fantasy book called Kings of the Wild.
Okay.
Wild spelled WYLD. It's,
Wild.
Yeah. It's fantasy, so it's like the complete opposite of the sci-fi I was just reading. But it's like it's kind of like a D&D, a party. It's like D&D, but it's like the party. They went on all these adventures in the past, and this is like them, like 20 years after that. They're all old, but they have to go on a new adventure or whatever. But the characters are very funny and well written so far. And it's all like D&D fantasy stuff that I recognize the names of, so I'm familiar with the things, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not just like random space words, but for like sci-fi has. But it's good so far. I'm like 90 or so pages into that.
Oh yeah.
But it's good so far, and I'm glad that I held on to it so I could start reading it.
Yeah.
But that's good thus far. I listened to a couple things. I listened to the new American football, and
ooh, nice.
I also went and listened to Mercurial World by Magdalena Bay.
Oh shit! Have you not listened to that one yet?
No, it's just one that I've like heard songs that you liked a lot from it,
yeah,
and highlighted and whatnot, but I never actually went through and listened to it all for myself. American football was good. I'm not as big on some of the lyrics on this one, like I think you mentioned last week. But the instrumentals are very good, and I am a slut for that trumpet that you also said you really liked. It's one I think that could grow on me, but for now I don't know if I like it as much as any of the previous American footballs.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, but again, could grow and whatnot. But Mercurial World though, ooh, that's a banger right there, a banger and a half.
Peter.
If I do say. I really liked that one. I listened to it a couple times before the pod. It's got that same kind of flair that the most recent album by them has, but it felt, I don't know, it felt mostly the same, but it had something about it that made it feel more electronic, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a little more poppy electronic, synth poppy, I guess. Because I think with Imaginal Disc, not Imaginary Disc, Jesus Christ, Mike. I think they worked more with their live drummer that they have a lot. I think he brings a lot to the sound of Imaginal Disc. Yeah. So yeah, it is a little more synth poppy, I think. Yeah,
which I did like a lot. I think that a lot of the hooks and the and whatnot across the songs were really catchy and fun, and I really love Mika's singing. It is really fantastic on everything I've heard her on. But yeah, really good album. Really glad I finally fucking buckled down and listened to it, because I was looking for something to listen to before the pod, and I was like, I was thinking Jessie Ware. I was thinking a couple other things, but I think Mercurial World was on, like, you should listen to this today. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Yes, I should.
Yes, I shall. Do
you remember any, like, highlights from your couple listens?
I really liked the namesake of the album, Mercurial World. I liked Dawning of the Season.
Yes.
You Lose and Hysterical Us are both fantastic. I think you definitely had You Lose, but
I've probably highlighted both of those. I love both those songs. Yeah.
yeah, I like. I think it's either Prophecy or Follow the Leader that gets like weird electronic vocals towards the end.
I think that's Follow the Leader. Yeah, but yeah.
That one I liked as well. Um, it's all very good, and it's something that I would just put on and listen to no matter what, really. But it's really, yeah, those were some of my highlights for sure.
Yeah.
Some highlights off of American football too. While we're at it,
Sure.
I liked No Feeling. I like Bad Moons. Desdemona, I think I liked quite a good bit. And Man Overboard. But
yeah, those are all ones I have saved as well.
Yeah, but we'll definitely listen to both of those a bit more. And then Daredevil. I watched the season finale of Daredevil.
Oh yes,
which ended in a banger, banger. Very good season finale. Ended with another Radiohead song at the very end, much like the first season of Born Again. The first season had Everything in Its Right Place, and this one had Pyramid Song. And they just stay based with these tracks that they're picking to close out the seasons. And season ends with something that I think could lead into Spider-Man and lead to a Daredevil cameo in Spider-Man, which I really hope that's the case. There's something in the trailers for the new Spider-Man that kind of lead towards, ooh, maybe we'll get a little cameo. But that also like leads really well into what they're gonna do with the next season. It didn't really explain why the Punisher wasn't in this season at all, leading into his special presentation thing next week, which I'm excited for as well. But
what the fuck is that? Special presentation?
It's like they did it for this thing called Werewolf at Night, Werewolf by Night.
Okay.
It was like a 45-minute, hour-long thing, like a special, just a little special that they throw on Disney Plus. Instead of doing like a whole movie or like a series, they just like here's a little hour-long special.
Okay.
Which it's that's all right. Werewolf by Night was pretty good, and I think that this is like this second one they're doing. So, I'm excited for it. I like John Bernthal as a Punisher is it's such good casting, and he does such a good job. So, I like that. But otherwise, I don't really think there's anything else in my week.
Yeah. It's all good.
It's all good, man.
Yeah.
But in terms of music news, Geese in Fortnite.
Yeah, I have that in mind as well.
Taxes by Geese was added to Fortnite Festival. And boy, that's a fun one to sing and to play drums on.
Yes, I have yet to sing it. I might sing it after the pod because no one's home. So
yeah, it's a fun one. The drums a little repetitive, but still fun to.
Oh, I love them. Yeah.
But still cool to have a song like Taxes by the band Geese on Fortnite Festival. That's a pretty unique unique thing.
I spent a while there's like a jam stage thing they have in Fortnite. I'm explaining to the audience again, not you. There's a jam stage thing where you can like mix together different songs. Like you can have the drums for 21 Pilots and the vocals for Geese and stuff like that. And I spent a long time trying to find stuff that works with Taxes, and it's a hard song to add into other ones just because the timing of shit is very strange. But I spent a long time doing that. I kind of got maybe I could send them to you. I got a couple decent ones of basically just the entire instrumental of Taxes, but then Good Luck Babe singing over it.
Okay.
That had some cool stuff going on. And then I did the inverse of Cameron singing over Good Luck Babe. And that was interesting. His vocals are even more wild once they're getting added into other tracks.
Yeah, I can only fucking imagine that.
Yeah, just the down. It looks so funny.
But yeah, the karaoke on Fortnite Festival was very fun. I did a bunch of songs last night. They had Still Into You, and I beat your ass. So,
well, to be fair, if you don't really know the melody of the songs too well, it does punish you pretty hard.
Yeah,
for
it does.
That. So I didn't really know the verses as well as I thought I did in that one. So it kind of reamed my ass.
Gotcha. But I that's not something that I have seen all too often. So getting to see you beat up Bacchus' score, I was like, oh, yeah, let's go.
Hey, usually I'm only like just beating yours in the karaoke one. You must be singing your ass off over there.
I'm belting into my little microphone with the door wide open. I might as well be because it's fucking paper thin walls here, but but it's fun. I like it.
I admire the I was thinking about that, like how you're doing the karaoke in like an apartment with three other tenants. I was like, it's very brave of you. I must say. I mean, I don't even like doing it like when my parents are home. So
I think I'm most nervous doing it just with Max here. So it's because I feel nervous, and she's like, "I like your voice," and I'm like, "Stop listening to me." But with them, it's like I don't see their faces, so and they're loud as fuck in their rooms anyway. So I'm like, you know what?
We're singing karaoke, baby.
Yeah, seriously. But yeah, that's fun. Speaking of loud ass fucking roommates, I was sitting out in the kitchen waiting for the oven to heat up or for my food to cook, and this guy in the room right out of the kitchen, he's just in his room and with I think his headphones are on and he can't hear himself. But he's just screaming, and he's like, "Help me! Help me! Help! Hey, get off of me! Help me!" And he's loud as fuck. And I'm like, I'm out there, I'm just like watching Hive Mind or whatever, and waiting for my food. And he's like, "Help! Hey, get off of me! Get off of me!" And I'm like, shut up. And I came into the room after I ate, and I was like, oh my god, it was so annoying. And I was like, he was so loud. I think he had his headphones on. And Max was like about to be like, "You do that too," and I was like, "I know I do it too," but Jesus Christ, it's still very, very. It was kind of funny, but very loud.
It's just funny, like just hearing your roommate go, "Help me, get him off me, help!" And you're just like out there watching Hive Mind.
Priorities, man.
I
was watching Graydon beat the fuck out of Riley on Hive Mind Jeopardy, so I had in other music news, Hayley Williams is going on another tour, this time in amphitheaters instead of smaller venues, with a few supporting acts, including Rico Nasty,
which is interesting.
Yes.
For Hayley Williams, but yeah.
There was another one that I'm forgetting the name of. There's three of them now. Here, I sent a picture of it. I can. Annie DeRusso, who I'm not familiar with, and to bring it back to what I talked about a little earlier, Magdalena Bay is opening for Mother on this tour, which that's a great combo.
Yes, it is.
I if I had the money because they're playing Tinley. If I had the money, I would go to that because woo, I love Hayley Williams. I love Magdalena Bay, and that sounds like a good night. Other than Rico Nasty, because I don't really know of Rico Nasty all too much.
Me neither.
So
I just think, just genre-wise, it's an interesting opener for Hayley Williams. But Magdalena Bay, though, that makes a lot of sense. I think they opened for Billie Eilish a few times as well.
Oh yeah.
So get them some more exposure in the pop world. We need it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously the music nerds can't shut the fuck up about them. It's me. I'm music nerds. Yeah, they still kind of have yet to have like a truly mainstream something. So
but speaking of Billie Eilish, I don't know if you saw this, but she crashed the fuck out on Maine.
I did not see it.
she crashed out on Maine yesterday on Instagram because I don't know, last week or something, she made a statement in an interview or something about the fact that you can't contradict yourself in certain things. Like, she was like, you can't say you love animals and also eat meat, because she's a vegan and whatnot, and which, you know, I don't think that's true at all. But people were jumping down her throat and being like, you say you support Palestine, but you love and idolize Justin Bieber, who praised Israel and supported Israel. And then and then she, this week, I guess it just got to her too much, and so on her story she just posted like reels and reels of just of the animal of the meat industry, like killing animals to make people's food or whatnot. And she's like, and that, I'll just read it because I don't know what she said word for word. Billy. She said, go watch a documentary or two and some footage of what is done to the animals you claim to love and what it does to the planet you pretend to love as well. If that footage was hard for you to watch, I encourage you to please take a look at yourself. Like, I am so tired of standing up for / having empathy for living beings being controversial. Please continue to live in a constant state of cognitive dissonance and denial and try to convince yourself that you're not living a lie. Moi, kissy emoji. But you know, that wasn't the meat eating meat thing wasn't the thing that people were upset about. It was just the contradiction and the hypocrisy of your statement. But she really crashed out there. But somebody take her phone away.
I'm surprised I didn't hear about that, because that sounds like something that people usually like to blow up a lot about when a woman has an opinion like that.
Like
a Kanye rant or some shit. I mean, I don't know, man.
I
don't agree with her, but like at the same time, it's like I get it, but
I understand. Like,
don't crash out about it.
Either talk about it with your friends, or don't say it online for your millions of followers to see. I don't know. Just feels like something you're gonna get more heat for that you don't necessarily deserve heat for, but. I don't know. Just felt weird that she latched onto that. Yeah. Preachy is definitely the word for that. But it's like, she can afford these very expensive vegan foods and things. She's out of touch when it comes to money and stuff like that. Not everybody can afford, because being vegan is very expensive. Being vegetarian not as expensive, but still pretty expensive. But and people don't, it's a moral thing to be vegan or vegetarian for most people who do it. And you can definitely still love animals and eat meat. Like, I'm not going to eat a cat or a dog,
Yeah.
I love those animals, and pigs are cute, but bacon's really yummy. So I don't know. I don't know. It felt like a whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There's a bit of a whoa moment.
Yeah, a bit of a
yeah.
But Phoebe Bridgers might be back.
Oh yes, I might have heard this.
She's.
I think she's like. Yeah, sorry, you go.
No, you're good.
You started the segment.
She's doing an intimate little show tonight in New Mexico, I think.
Intimate show in New Mexico.
yeah. Walter and Jesse are going to be there, and
Hell
Hank.
Yeah.
But they're doing. Yeah, she's doing a little intimate show. No phones, no cameras, no smart glasses, nothing. No recording devices allowed. And it's their first live performance in like 3 years or something. So
yeah.
So I'm thinking Phoebe's back, because I don't think you really do that unless you're, especially no phones, no nothing allowed, unless you're planning on playing something new or
hopefully
making a comeback of some sort. Because it's been a while. It
sure has. 2020.
Yeah. God damn.
I just want to say this is happening suspiciously close to our Julian Baker artist analysis. So
she was like, I want to be on that fucking wheel, and she really fast forward.
She heard my
process.
Yeah, she heard my comments about Julian not having enough content out, and she's like, "Fuck, I gotta step up my game." So
yeah. So
you guys are welcome.
Her next album called Daredevil is
yeah.
Punisher was the last one. But
oh, okay, I get it now. Thank you. You actually had to spell it out for me.
And then Greta Van Fleet might be broken up. Which I saw on Twitter or whatever. They're like, thank you guys, thanks for everyone for all the support and the love from the members of Greta Van Fleet or whatever, and it was just like a highlight reel of their songs or them performing and whatnot. So methinks Greta Van Fleet is no more.
Damn.
Which rip, I guess. I had a phase towards the
very beginning of the podcast.
Yeah, very beginning of the pod. I liked them. I think that they are pretty talented. But once you listen to it enough, that voice kind of starts to grate on you a little bit.
I can see that.
I think but I do think that their instrumentation is good, and they do a good job of like bringing back the sounds of old rock to the modern day, but maybe to a fault where it sounds a little too much like Iron Maiden and.
I think AC/DC got, right?
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin, yeah.
A lot of flack for sounding a little bit too much like I don't know why I said Iron Maiden, I meant Led Zeppelin. But both types of metal next to something that ends in "in." So
how could you?
But rest in peace.
Yeah, I did like those couple songs you had as song of the week, but I could totally see what you mean. But like, it could get a bit much. I could see that happening.
I liked. I forget what the one that they released in 2021 was. I liked that album, and their first EP was good. But it's just it was a lot of the same for the most part, and I didn't listen to their last one that they released. So, I assume the handful of Greta Van Fleet fans, diehard fans, are upset. But for now, we'll see. I don't know. They haven't said anything since, so we'll see if they make an actual statement or not. But do you have any other music news written down that I didn't catch?
Yeah, I just have one. Last Dinner Party released a single last night. Well, technically, I guess two singles. It's a single, and then there's an intro to it, which I don't think it's teasing an album. If it is, I'm excited because the single itself, "Big Dog," Yeah, the single itself, "Big Dog," is very good. It's probably some of like the hardest that they've rocked in their discography,
Mm.
and it's just got a great vocal performance on it as well. I really love it. I think it's a great song. It would have been. I mean, it sounds very different than the album they put out last year,
Mm.
but I think it would have been my favorite if it were for some reason on that record.
Yeah.
But yes, it's a very good song.
Cool. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I did like their album a lot from last year. So,
Hmm.
um, and then in like media news, a couple of trailers were released. A new one for the Odyssey, which
Hmm.
gets me more excited for that one. Very excited to see that one on the big screen.
Hmm.
There was that one, and then there was a one for the new Evil Dead. Evil Dead Rise was very good from a couple years ago. And then this one's called Evil Dead Burn, and it looks like the same kind of feel, which I'm very excited for. Good horror movies, good horror. Horror has been on a hot streak for
Hmm.
a good while, so I'm just happy to see more of that. So that one comes out in, I think they might both come out in July. Both that I just mentioned. But yeah, that's cool. The Batman 2, the second Robert Pattinson Batman, they're
Hmm.
finally getting a move on with getting that one started to film. They did some camera tests
Wow.
yesterday.
Camera test.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But it showed the Batmobile in a snowy setting. So that's pretty
Okay.
nice. I haven't really seen the Batman in a cold temperature,
Yeah.
which could mean like Mister Freeze, could mean
Oh.
a couple
Yeah.
other things. I don't know. I'm just it's been way too long since that first one.
Hmm.
They really took their fucking sweet ass time getting this one on a
Yeah.
move, and it still doesn't come out till next fucking October. Not 2026 October, 2027 October.
Fingers crossed.
Oh yeah, let's fucking see. 5 years after the
Yeah.
original. Um, fucking yeah, but excited for that whenever it does decide to actually come out.
Yeah.
Um, um, I don't know if I have any of the media news. Um,
I don't have anything written down besides Geese Fortnite Festival.
Geez. There was there's a new virus. Hashtag new
Yeah.
virus release.
Yeah.
Called the Hanta virus or something that has taken a cruise ship by storm.
Hmm.
It's killed a few people on board. I don't really know what it is, so I'm gonna look it up right now. What is the Hanta virus?
Live medical coverage from the Broken Boys.
It's
Expert opinions.
yes. The Google AI says that it is a genus of viruses primarily transmitted to humans through contact with infected rodent excrement,
Mm.
or inhalation of contaminated dust.
Mm.
It causes severe diseases like hantavirus pulmonary syndrome (HPS) and hemorrhag. I don't know. We need John on here. High fatality rates, up to 35% in some U.S. cases.
Mm.
Symptoms include fevers, aches, and respiratory/cardiac issues. But it could go undetected for like 1 to 6 weeks. So
Yeah.
it's kind of scary. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't. I think they're trying to keep the people on board, just to themselves, while they either get better or, the people that have it, get treated or end up passing away,
Hmm.
which is kind of a crazy situation on that ship.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd be
Sounds like a horror
yeah, no,
movie on there.
seriously, I'd be
Like,
fucking
yeah.
jumping into the ocean. I think
Yeah.
I'd already feel scared and whatnot being on the open water, and in these like little rooms that these cruise ships have. But then if that were the case, I'd feel very claustrophobic. That'd be very scary.
Yeah.
So hope that doesn't get big. That would not be great.
Yeah. I guess I'll have to stop eating raccoon shit for now.
Darren.
Yeah. Yeah. You said rodent excrement, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure before that comment was a.
Is it raccoons
sure it made
rodents?
sense.
I don't know.
I don't know. Rat shit, I guess.
Yeah,
that's a rodent.
I mean that's another thing that you really like. That's like dessert to the raccoon.
Yeah, delicacy. No, but there definitely is going to be, as long as this doesn't get like another global pandemic, which I hope not. This situation is definitely going to be adapted into a movie at some point.
Oh yeah.
Just trapped on a cruise ship. Yeah. Hopefully they don't have to keep paying for that cruise ship.
I wouldn't think so, but
that would break some banks.
Oh, our fucking cruise vacation got extended by 3 weeks, and we're still on the boat. We're running out of food though.
I was thinking about that. They probably have like, I don't know. They're probably getting like airlifted food in or something like that because I'm sure there's not enough supply there for that. I mean, maybe there is, but
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But another bad thing. With the power of the Voting Rights Act stripped by the Supreme Court last week, Tennessee did a fun little thing this week where they made the entire state red. They gerrymandered it to get rid of the one little Democratic portion in the bottom left of the state, and really just negated all power of black voters across Tennessee, which just awesome stuff, awesome sauce, which very cool. Awful shit. Please vote when you can. When there's a good old election, especially midterms, that'll be nice. If we can get people out there voting, in the states where it really, well, every state matters, but just hopefully voting still matters by the time midterms come along, and things actually get affected. But that's awesome. And then the ceasefire between Iran and the U.S. It doesn't seem to be doing too hot. The Strait of Hormuz was opened earlier on in the week, and then yesterday John sent us a fun little news article, a screenshot of a news article that said that shots were traded across by U.S. and Iran, and they were just blaming each other for who shot first. But I'll tell you what, it was probably us. It was probably the U.S. So we'll see how that affects things. I hope the strait stays open. I would love some cheaper gas. Just on a personal level.
It's up to I don't remember if we talked about it last week, but it is like $5 in most places now, which insane. If you're watching from the future, hopefully you don't have $5 gas anymore.
Really hope that's the case. I fucking hate it. It's not great. I won't be taking any long trips for a little while.
I will be, but my parents are paying for the gas portion of that. So
well, that's good. But that's awesome as well. Just good news all around. I'll tell you what. Really makes you feel good, I think. But I don't know if I have any other news.
I don't either. Sorry, I was bad about writing.
Sorry. So sorry to end the news segment off on a downer.
That's okay. It usually happens
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. How far are we in here? I think we're probably good to head into song of the week if you might be ready, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am ready.
You're first
Like I
this
said,
week.
I didn't. Oh, yes, I am up first this week. I did not listen to any albums this week, but like I said, I really liked that last dinner party single that came out last night. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with "Big Dog" by The Last Dinner Party. All right, that was "Big Dog" by The Last Dinner Party. What'd you think of that, Colin?
I liked that quite a bit, and it was very rocky for them.
Yeah.
Whereas like the last couple projects felt like, um, what is that, like Baroque pop rock kind
Yeah,
of
Baroque
stuff?
pop. Yeah,
Yeah,
something in there. Yeah.
it this one was just very like hard rock,
Yeah.
classic rock kind of stuff, and I really like whichever singer that was popping off.
Yes.
And yeah, just good vibes all around. And I would love to hear a full project like that for sure from them.
Oh, me too. Yeah, but I'm pretty. Actually, I know it's Abigail. That's their lead singer singing that one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they had some moments on their first album that kind of got pretty rocky. But like you said, I think this is the most like just straight into like hard rock sound that they've ever gone. And it works really well. I love the way those guitars sound. I love, like I said, the vocal performance on this one is great too. I really love how she's going at it. I like the lyrics as well in there. It's very captivating. And yeah, I don't know. I love this just like harder sound from them. And kind of took the words right out of my mouth. I also want to see a whole project like this. I think it'd be great. And yeah, I love these guys. So these girls, I love these girls.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
I really liked Mercurial World, and I know we have a good bit of stuff highlighted from Magdalena Bay, but I don't care. So
Me neither.
I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with "Dawning of the Season" by Magdalena Bay. All right, that was "Dawning of the Season" by Magdalena Bay. What'd you think, Mike?
Colin, I don't know if I've told you this before, but you got some great taste. That is one of my favorites on that project. Even to this day, with how much fantastic music they've released since this, that's one of their like stickiest hooks for me. I don't know what it is about it. There will just be times in my life where like it just pops into my head for no reason. I'm like, damn, that's such a good hook. It's just so catchy. But the production on there is also extremely creative, and then just like I don't know, it's so full. And it's like that synth pop bliss. I love the bass on there. I love how funky and groovy it is. That fucking key change in there is so good. And we said it right before we started recording, but that transition into Secret Tier Fire afterwards too is like that's like a top tier moment on both of their albums. It's so fucking good. Yeah, that's a great choice, brother.
Yeah, thank you. That one was like an instant standout for me. Listening through this, just like, oh my god, I love that hook. I love it. It is so just I don't care how repetitive it might be. It just hits. And I love, like I said, I love Mika's voice. Just that really airy, high tone that she gets whenever she's singing across every Magdalena track. It's just it's so well done. And there are a couple good transitions across this album that I was noticing, but that one is so seamless. It just oh my god. But yeah, that one, Dawning of the Season's a fantastic song, and I can't recommend either of those albums enough. Just go listen to Magdalena Bay. Just treat yourself. Just throw on some headphones, lay down in bed. Though you might not be laying down for long because you'll be up and dancing and grooving, especially through Mercurial World, because there was some groove across that record. But
yes,
yeah, really love that track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of shocked when I was looking at it, that it's kind of like on both like in streams and like scores on Album of the Year. That track is kind of like somewhat towards the middle ish, maybe like upper end of the middle. But like I don't know, like you said, I think that is like a top tier song on that project. It's so fucking good.
It really is.
Yeah. So
I love it.
yes.
All right. Well,
hell yeah.
Unless you got anything else to talk about, anything else pop in your noggin?
I don't think so. I think the only thing popping up there is our little outro. It sounded like someone dropped something.
Yeah, somebody threw something in the big dumpster across the street that they put out.
Wow,
moving out. So
that got picked up all the way in the mic. That's awesome.
Oh
yeah. But I think we're all good to wrap up here. So if you're listening on streaming services, thank you very much. We appreciate that, and we appreciate you. And we love you to death. And you should give us 5 stars, full rating, whatever streaming service of your choice. We would appreciate that very much. But you can come on over to BrokeN Boys, where we are under the same name, BrokeN Boys. Wait, what? We can come on. Did I say you can come on over to BrokeN Boys? I don't know.
Maybe
my brain short circuited. You can come on over to YouTube, where we are under the same name, BrokeN Boys, capital N BOIS. I might have just made up a scenario there. I don't know, man. Brains are weird. You can see our beautiful profile pictures of Mr. Cassian Andor and Mr. Matt Murdock smiling. What's my lawyer doing, dog? I don't know why that came to my brain, but it did. Matt Murdock. But you can come see those. But more importantly, we got a whole bunch of links in the description. Song of the week, that little segment that we just did. You can explore that however you wish, man. We got 3 playlists down there. We got one for me, one for Colin. One for both of us combined of all of our Song of the Weeks that we've done for pretty much every episode of this podcast. So we in those playlists you can find Dawning of the Season by Magdalena Bay, as well as Big Dog by The Last Dinner Party, along with other Last Dinner Party songs and Magdalena Bay songs, and a plethora of other stuff down there. So you should go check out those playlists. They are very cool. Little like history of the pod in some ways. So we also have links to some personal stuff. I do make music under the name of Plaintive, believe it or not, and hoping to get more stuff out. But yes, you can go check out that down there. I have a couple projects out. I think I have Spotify and Apple Music listed down there, but you can find me anywhere under the name of Plaintive. I also have an Instagram page down there and my YouTube page. I have an Album of the Year page where I rate and review music. I have my TikTok down there. And in terms of my relation to you, dear viewer, oh man. I think it might be insensitive to put us on a cruise ship, so I will not do that. I will avoid. I will avoid the first thought that came to my mind.
Strait of Hormuz.
Let's be a little more. Oh man, but what else happened? You know what, dear viewer, tonight is a very special night for us. This is going to be dated before the episode even comes out, but it's okay. It's a very special night because I'm going to an intimate show in New Mexico for Phoebe Bridgers.
Oh wow!
And I'm really looking forward to it. Haven't seen Phoebe live before. Looking forward to having my ears be graced by new music that is definitely going to be played. I'm traveling to New Mexico tonight to do that. And as I get there, I don't know. The dear viewers in front of me, I don't know who they are, but they just have a really nice back of their head, and it's distracted me.
Wow.
So I'm just kind of sitting behind them. Yeah, you know, you ever get a feeling that like someone's watching you? I am to the viewer right now.
Yeah.
Behind them at the Phoebe Bridgers show in New Mexico. Um, and that's me. And Colin over here, he runs our socials. He runs our Twitter page where he posts when videos are posted, as well as updates anything else that needs to be updated. But he also runs our TikTok page and our Instagram page where he posts funny clips of us saying silly little things and getting a good laugh out of each other at the very least. And you should go check out those. Give him some love and support. It might give you a laugh too.
Mm-hmm.
And he also has a couple personal things. He has an album of the year page where he rates and reviews music, but he also has a letterbox where he rates and reviews movies. And Colin, what is your relation to our dear viewer this week?
Well, surprise. This isn't a Phoebe Bridgers show. This is a me show, and I'm coming out on stage, and I'm just doing
in New Mexico.
Yeah, that's the only place that would take me, and I'm coming out on stage, and I'm just I got my PlayStation up there, and I'm just doing karaoke to Fortnite live in front of a crowd. I didn't have any bandmates to come and play live instruments, so I'm pumping the audio of a Fortnite festival over the speakers, and I'm singing my little goddamn heart out and trying to hit the lines correctly, but the crowd really has to be completely silent, because if they're loud, it really fucks up the whole thing. So right. It's a small, intimate show. No recording allowed, no noise allowed. But in front of you, it just happens to be who you thought you were seeing. Yeah, that's Miss Phoebe Bridgers right in front of you.
Oh man!
And what was so alluring about the back of their head was the fact that she has that platinum blonde white hair. Right. And you're like,
I knew I'd seen it somewhere before.
Yeah, it looked familiar, but you weren't completely sure. You were here to see Phoebe, so her being in front of you just didn't click with you. But she's while she's upset that she doesn't have any songs in Fortnite Festival.
It's
no Boy Genius even. I feel like they could put some of that stuff in there. But she's upset, and towards the end of the show, I'm gonna open up the mic for people to come up and do their own songs if they would like, because my throat's getting a little scratchy, a little dry, This is a 3-4 hour long show, so so I'm gonna have people come up at the end, and the first person I see raise their hands are both Mike of the Broken Boys podcast and Phoebe Bridgers of Phoebe Bridgers and Boy Genius of Bo Burnham girlfriend fame. Boil her down to Bo Burnham's girlfriend.
Bo Burnham's girlfriend.
And I'm gonna have I'm gonna be like, you both come up. We'll do one after the other, or we'll all sing together and have a good time of it. So you're both gonna come up, and in the light of the stage, being able to see both of you come up and be like, "Oh, hey, Mike," and then like, "Oh, hey, are you Phoebe Bridgers?" And just be like, "Yeah, I really love the Broken Boys podcast, and I'm performing here tomorrow night, so I just wanted to scope out the venue, and I saw that you were here performing, and and you're gonna," and Mike to be like, "Damn it, I got the dates wrong."
Did I actually get the ticket?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
just
clearing up for my own kid.
In this scenario, I'm performing tonight. Phoebe Bridgers is performing on Saturday.
Gotcha.
I outbid her for the Friday night slot. But after we perform TV Off by Kendrick Lamar all together, all yelling mustard on stage.
Shit, crazy, scary, spooky,
hilarious. We're all gonna we're all gonna be like, "Yay! We got 100% flawless, yay!" And then we're gonna all celebrate in this big embrace that Phoebe started. So it was more than consensual. With me, she hugging me from in front. I'm hugging Phoebe in front, and Phoebe is in the middle, and Mike is behind Phoebe, and we're all jumping up and down and going, "Yeah, we got 100% flawless," and the crowd is going, "What?" And I'm like, I said no sound, but I'll allow it for this alone. And I look over Phoebe's shoulder into Mike's beautiful blue eyes, and I can't resist it. I got to kiss him live on stage in front of this crowd of 10 people, and and I kiss him deep and nice, and embrace.
Sorry, for clarification, are we still jumping?
We're still jumping. We got to be really careful not to like hit each other in the teeth or anything like that. But we're very experienced in the art of kissing each other in this embrace that we like to call the love cage. And if you would like your very own love cage, dear viewer, all you must do is drop your address in the comments below, and we will find you. You won't know when, you won't know where, but we will find you and give you your very own love cage. So drop that motherfucking addy.
Damn straight. I don't have a funny quip here, but that was that's the funny quip. Thank you, Colin.
You're welcome.
We finish each other's
sandwiches.
Sure. All right. All right. If you want to see more natural synergy, you should come on next week. Thank you for watching this week.
Thank you so much.
We love you, yeah. We'll see you next week where we talk about something
or other.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.